Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. The highly anticipated remakes are both just around the corner. And by corner, I mean everywhere in the world that isn't the continent I'm in. At the time I'm recording this, that is. Oh yeah? Well, I can't hear you over my non-functioning Groudon amiibo. Okay, you guys win. We lost the regional release date wars this time. Remember last year though? All regions were winners with the release date wars with a worldwide release of X and Y. And along with this new generation, unlike all the last generations, we were given something more than just a reason to own a Nintendo handheld, because we were given Mega Evolutions. And boy were they! Evolutions. Not so much Mega, but damn, they were evolutions. Okay, look, I'm not saying exactly 78% of X and Y's ones were either stupid or unnecessary, or anything like that. All I'm saying is, it didn't take me long to choose 5 stupid ones. But this time round, with the remakes just around the corner, 3D graphics, more Mega Evolutions, Primal Evolutions, and 0% Flygon have arrived. But you know what's different? This time round I can't even choose 5. I could barely even choose 3 because all of the new Megas are that damn good. So this will be an unprecedented top 3. A top 3 for the stupidest and maybe even worst Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Mega Evolutions. Based mainly on design because past me who scripted this doesn't have the game yet. I don't know what they're all like. I don't know what Megas can do the business and give the old 1-2. Europe didn't both win and start all of the world wars in the first place for this kind of treatment. We have to wait a week while the rest of the world makes Nuzlocke. I'm not going to Hoenn until the 28th, so in anticipation, I'm gonna try and be cynical about the new Mega Evolutions. When I saw Mega Slowbro, I thought to myself, you know what? That's the best Mega Evolution right there. That's the number 1 Oras Mega Evolution right there. 9.8 out of 10, a near perfect amount of water. It's quite the accomplishment. I never thought there would have been a way to make Slowbro even more slow, but goddamn, it has been done! It's even more of an accomplishment to develop an idea for a design stupider than the Pokémon itself. At the back of my mind, for some reason, it reminds me of Barbarica or whatever from Final Fantasy IV. And I don't know about everyone else, but I never thought I'd ever reach a point in my life when I would associate Slowbro with one of the 4 elemental archfiends. But maybe the design isn't as stupid as it appears to be. Maybe it was just made that way to hide how threatening it truly is. To hide the fact that it's the most deadly creature a Mega Stone could ever conceive. Because once Slowbro evolves and gets the shell, it evolves into a 2-way operation. You see, Slowbro is the muscle and the shell is the brains of the operation. That'll explain why Slowking gets his shit together with the shell in his head. But just by looking at the shell, you can just sense the evil. Look at him. You know he's brewing up a scheme. You know if he had hands, he'd be rubbing them together menacingly. Slowbro has the psychic potential, but it doesn't have the intelligence to harness his potential. That's where the shell comes in, but up until this Mega Evolution, it couldn't leave the tail. All it could do was sit there and give the orders with its evil intentions while Slowbro doesn't care. Burn down that school. Do it! Look, they're laughing. They're mocking you! Destroy them! Get me the Krabby Patty formula. But Slowbro never had the intelligence to understand, or even give any kind of a shit about carrying out these acts of evil. He doesn't even know he has a shell, he probably still thinks he's a Slowpoke. But now it's not stuck on the tail. Now this Mega Evolution comes along allowing the shell to assume direct control. Now the Slowbro is the one who is the shell, and the real shell has the complete power to do as he so desires. Probably not. It's probably just Steelix Mega Evolving, shedding some of his old rock-hard skin, and Slowbro finding it with the intent of joining the Blade Breakers. If you want one of these accomplishments of non-existent creature designs for yourself, you're gonna need a few things. First, you're gonna need the man himself. You're gonna need a Slowbro, not a Poke King, not any of those. It's gotta be a bro. Second, you need a Mega Bracelet. Third, a Steelix Megastone. But that's not all, because then you gotta go for a few steps with said equipment. But that's why I'm here. I'm gonna guide you through this shit. So step 1, brace up. Step 2, firmly grasp it. Step 3, raise your bracelet towards the sky and in the best voice of Kratos, the god of war himself, that you can muster, say, Ares, lend me your power. It's hard to pull off, but you have to get that part right. You have to. That's where the extra evil comes from. Follow these steps and you've got yourself one shell of a Mega Evolution. You see what? You see what? Oh. Alright, guys. Designers. Mega Camerupt. The hump's a volcano. That's great. Stupendous, even. The hump has lava flowing out of it. Now, I know a thing or two about science and iGenius rocks to know that this is a volcano. Alright, Ego. I don't know a thing or two about science, but I have played that Mario Kart 8 track with the volcano on it. I even came second in a few of them. And with the lava, I can tell you right now that the volcano has been established. We get it. You don't have to spell it out for us by making the entire thing a volcano. And just in case, yeah, I mean, you did forget Camerupt Omega. It's fine, really, though, because that's why the M's there. They did spell it out for you. After saying Mega Manectric looks stupid for being a lightning bolt, I'd be a dick not to say the same for Mega Camerupt. But this time around, the difference is, it's a camel with a hump, and that hump happens to be a volcano. That part of it is alright by me. That's some creative shit right there. It's not just, you need an idea, huh? Electric type A. Let's make it a bolt. Lightning. It'll be the best idea since single soda pop transactions. God damn, I'm glad we brought that back. The volcano part makes sense. Well, for Pokemon's definition of sense at least. But something about it still looks stupid. Something about it still looks stupid. Its back being a volcano is good, but then you look at the rest of it. All the creative juices that went towards actually evolving Camerupt went into its back. Similar to how the only thing that ended up getting built in Sonic Boom was Eggman's back. Actually, that's not similar at all really, but it's still true. Eggman's upper body got more built than the game itself. This is one of the many new Mega Evolutions introduced where it's hard to be cynical about it. I mean, it's hard to explain with this one because it's way better than the original design. I mean, come on. Come on, Camerupt is one of the more stale Pokemon out there. So with the Mega, I still kinda like it, but it still looks kinda stupid. All I see is the exact shape of a volcano, or something Mr. White uses to cook some crystal. So if you wanna see either of those things mounted by a few hockey pucks and happens to have a face, then man, do we have the Mega for you. The whole concept for this Mega was probably, alright. The original Camerupt was made with volcanoes in mind, right? But this time, we'll really show it. So we'll base Camerupt's Mega on a volcano. Not make Camerupt the base for an actual volcano. Mega Camerupt. It has a deep hatred for water. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best Bakugan. Yes. Remember 5 seconds ago when I said I'd be a dick to say Mega Manectric is stupid but not mention Camerupt? Well, I'd be a much more firmly sculpted dick to say Mega Ampharos is stupid, as much as I like it, and not mention Mega Altaria. Altaria getting a Mega is all well and good. X and Y gave us the most wanted Hoenn Megas to start off with. Based on what wasn't already done for the remakes, if there's one Hoenn that needs a Mega, then Altaria's 3 of them. And it's Dragon Fairy. Now, Dragon Mix of Fairy sounds like a mean, tasty recipe for the ban list, so I'm not saying this is the worst Mega. Statistically, at least, design-wise, they could have done something better. This is definitely not best Bakugan. Ampharos was stupid, but it was pretty good. This was a good stupid. This is a lazy stupid. It's just more hair, or clouds, and a slightly different tail. Ampharos got my hair and a slightly different tail, but Ampharos with the hair looks like one dapper son of a bitch. Mega Altaria looks like it got bitch slapped by heaven. Or like Dave Mustaine fell asleep next to a hairdryer or some shit. Even though it's a lazy kind of stupid, it's not that bad either. It's better than the first design, they just could have done more. You see, this is why I could barely come up with 3. It's like this time with the Megas, the designers made them while thinking, yes, you try and bitch about these ones, you goddamn weeaboos. So I guess the men behind the Pokémon did a good job this time. Out of 20 new Megas, even I could barely be even slightly cynical with 3 of them, so you did good, Pokémon men. Oh yeah, by the way, don't give Flygon a Mega, it's funnier that way. No, it has the type cause he's all up in your head playing mind games with ya. Playing a good old game of Hearthstone with your mind. Planning out how to strike next and before you know it you get a elbow to the face. No more excess stock. Ooh yeah! Wait, God of War is a Mega, so what the fuck? If God of War can get a big address then Gallade should get some more excess elbow. Actually, screw that.
Gardevoir gets a big old dress, so Gallade should get a big old grindstone that follows it around and sharpens up its funny bones now and then. Wait, what's this? I'm seeing a vision. 5,000 comments? Feeling the need to be smartasses by telling me Gallade got a Mega Evolution? Because it took me a while to script.